This is Kenya Templeton, our fearless leader of the Charlotte Nappies. What made you decide to say, I'm gonna take the reins here, be president of the Charlotte Nappies?
I have a passion for people to be healthy in whatever way they want to be healthy. So if it means hair as a conduit to eventually get into the body, I've seen that be a transformation and a progress. So as I saw that, I wanted to be more of a part of that. So I first was an assistant organizer, and then in November I took over the group.
How long have you been with the Charlotte Nappies?
I've been with Charlotte Nappies for almost 2 years.
And what type of things, if someone wanted to join Charlotte Nappies, would you say they would get out of this group?
Well, my favorite is my closest friends here in the Charlotte area have come from the Nappies group. We got a lot of camaraderie. We have a lot of people who have just moved to the area. They don't know people, they're natural hair or they're in transition, and it's a great way of meeting people. I moved from New York after being in New York for 10 years, moved back to North Carolina, and Charlotte area has changed, but being a member of the Nappies has allowed me to meet people in a setting that's comfortable and is very nurturing.
Kenya, how long have you been natural?
Over 20 years. I've been bald for about 10 years now. I've let it grow out into a mohawk a couple of times, but primarily it's been bald or very skint, and I'm growing my hair out right now for cancer.
What made you decide to go natural in the first place?
I actually saw Grace Jones, and she was one of my favorites, and I wanted, between her and Larry Blackman's haircut, I wanted it, so I went natural.
You had some horror stories with, going natural that I've heard you share a couple of times.
Yes.
Would you share, with the group, some of the downs of what you faced when going natural?
My father is a strict, forward Southern man, and he thinks that a woman's crowning glory is her hair. And so going natural, he was pretty upset with my mother, which at that time they were divorced. So that was one of the hurdles. I was also the first woman to go natural in our family, though almost all the women in our family now are natural. So we now have a family term that's called you've been Kenyanized if you go natural. Some of the things also, going to get a job. About 10 years ago when I went for my second real job, I had to wear a wig because I was too afraid of people knowing that I wore my hair natural. And then as I would transition into the job for a little while, I would kind of whip off the wig here and there and straighten it, and then eventually look like I just chopped it off. And then people were, once they knew who I was, it was okay to release what my hair actually looked like.
What are some of the highs of being natural? What are some of the positive things you faced since you've been natural?
I would say I've gained more self-esteem because I don't consider there to be bad days or good hair days. I just consider that my hair is going to do what it do. And so if my hair wants to be afro today, it's going to be afro. If it's choosing to shrink up, it's going to shrink up, and I'll let it do it. I'm not too concerned with it being a specific style. So for me, it's been very empowering, and it's also much less stressful because I just don't worry about it. I let it do what it do.
What advice do you have for someone that's going natural?
Main advice I have is to find nurturing people that can help you through the process. Learn as much information as you can. When I went natural, there was nobody else in my community that was natural, so I had to figure it out all by myself. But through the Natural Hair Group, YouTube, tons of books that are out there, the fact that there are probably at least 3 or 4 other people that are natural in your community, find other people that are willing to go through it. And also, if you can, try to find a friend or a family member that also supports you, because you're going to have a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boyfriend, whoever that's going to say, I don't like it. But you've got to be empowered enough within yourself to say, I've got to do what feels right for me.
Can you tell us a little bit about your job specifically?
Okay. I'm actually vitamin department manager at the Healthy Home Market, located at 261 Griffith Street in Davidson, North Carolina. I've been with the company for 3 years, and I've spent 2.5 of those years with the Healthy Home Market in the capacity of vitamin manager. And what I do is work with people on selecting nutritional supplements and personal care for their everyday needs.
How did you become so educated in order to do that?
Being a sick child, you either continue to go down one road or go down another, and when the conventional road just kept getting me into U-turns and traffic circles, I decided to make a different turn. So I started researching and learning for myself, finding books and people and resources that could educate me. And I just feel like if we're really going to take care of our bodies, take care of ourselves, only we can do that. We can't be dependent upon a doctor, a chiropractor, a nutritionist to do that. They can give us that information, but it's up to us to actually know that information and put it into use.
Your hair.
Urban granola. Urban crunchy, that's what my friends call me. I do that all the time.